All right, I'll be green.
Yeah, I'll say once you're in, pick a color. There's
Ooh,
green, red, and purple left.
got little buildings. Cool. So we're actually gonna build up a city.
Yes.
It's still loading.
I think this game is going to be awesome when you're playing it physically
Oh yeah.
because I've seen the markups for the buildings and they're pretty phenomenal looking.
So you got different size cities for the amount of people who are playing.
Yes. I think we're probably, my guess is we're gonna stay up to this purple line here.
Okay.
They have it built out for 5 total.
Wow.
Okay, so what we'll do is first thing we'll do is just have us place. You're gonna take let's see how many we should have. It 6. Yeah, everyone has 6 cards. So you're gonna there's these little buildings that I'm kind of hovering over with my hand. These are our marker buildings.
Okay.
So you're gonna look at the 6 cards you have in your hand, and those are the ones you're just gonna place where you have that. So like I have A3, so I'm gonna place over here
I
in
see.
A3, D8, 2.
I'm impressed with myself for doing this upside down. All right. Oh, I see. Dan's still loading.
So close, 98%.
Hey. Oh, no. You turned green for a moment, but I realized that was your latency. Now, Dan, you're talking on your phone,
Yeah.
and then you're running the. Well, I guess you're connected to both through the internet there.
Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi on both. I'm debating if I want to I was gonna kind of see how good this was, but I may end up switching to they have like a paid Wi-Fi you can pay for because the free Wi-Fi is, as you can see, very, very slow.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Well, we can set you up too if you want. I can set up your starting pieces.
Oh, I was looking for yellow. Sorry.
Yeah, I switched to purple since they don't have a yellow option.
Got it. So
G3 was your first card.
Okay.
This is the rest of your stack.
Mm.
Can you see those yet?
Sorry, they're white.
Well, you're still loading. You're at 99%.
Yeah, so we'll have to see. Hopefully.
Mine were white until the very end.
Okay, cool. The board was white, and now I can see the board, so that's promising.
That's good. Improvement.
Yeah, I'm on a Mac Mini, so.
Trevor, where did you just take that card?
Into my hand, apparently. B9. Oops. E4. E6. That'll do it.
Ew.
$33 in this bag.
$33 and 24 $1.
Oh, I see. 1, 3.
5, 6. Jeez.
Yeah, what's happening?
I'm taking some of the money away because you're not supposed to have as much. I noticed that
right.
sometimes the thing, when you draw, sometimes it pulls 2 instead of 1.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, yeah, because you should have 6, Dan should have 7, and then Trevor has, actually, now he has 8.
Cool.
So silver represents $1, and the gold yellow represents a 3.
Yep.
For the coins. Let's see. Oh, are you fully loaded, Dan?
I am. I can see everything now. This
Okay.
is so exciting.
So, what's the thing again? This show, the triangle, little dingy.
Tab.
That's it.
You can tap it if you hold it. Apparently, you draw
Measure.
measure.
Yeah, I was saying, I know as I'm measuring. So over here, this stuff, like I'm kind of tapping around, you don't have to worry about. It's just extra components that we're not going to use right now.
Great.
We're pretty much going to worry about what's around the board. This is the game plays in 3 rounds. We are going to be buying cards and then placing buildings. So during your turn, you have 3 options you can choose from. You can either take income, you can buy a deed, which are these cards, or you can construct one of your buildings on your board out onto the table, onto the board there. So when you're taking income, what you're receiving is a minimum of 5 coin plus whatever your coin buildings are. So if you each look at your little player mat area, those gray buildings on the right side, they're going to have your color, your player color, but also those buildings represent coin buildings. And if you look at them, they're going to show you how much coin they're going to give you if they're out and play on the board. So most of them give 1 coin, some give 2, some give 3. So those are going to be the buildings. So like if I had this out, whoops, let me get back to the selection guy. If I had this out on the board, for example, I would receive 5 plus 1, so I'd get 6 coin if I took income. And you also, to make it easy, you could always look at your board and you can see how many coin symbols you have open, and that would tell you how much coin you're going to receive. So you can either take income, you can buy a deed from over here. These are the costs that it's going to cost you to buy the deed. So if you want the first one, it costs you 2, but if you want the guy all the way at the end, it's going to cost you 10. And once you buy your deed, one of us will hit the slide card button. It'll move the cards down. Then we draw 1 more card from the round and put it here. Basically, once all the cards are bought, then we all make sure that once all the cards are bought, I'll just double check that. Yeah. And then once the deed's been bought, everyone takes 1 final turn to collect income or build, including the player who started it. So, like in essence, when that person does that, then that pretty much there's 1 final turn of everyone taking a turn, and then we move on to the next round where we put out 6 new cards.
I see.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
No problem. So once we buy all these cards, they're all gone. These 13 plus.
Got it. Okay. Yep. That's the end of this round.
It'll end the round, but then everyone gets 1 final turn to either take income or place a building.
Got it. Okay.
So in essence, everyone's always going to have you should almost have always an equal amount of turns. Then you can buy or you can place a building. Placing a building is pretty much you need to just have the space to do it. So like these guys are a 1 spacer. This is a 2 spacer. That guy's going to be a 3 spacer. He's a 4 spacer. Or no, he is. Nope, he's a 3 spacer. Here's the 4 spacer right here.
5 spacer.
Oh, is that
Right.
5?
Or is that 5
No,
VP?
that's 4.
Oh, it's a 4
It's 4.
spacer. It's just 5
Yeah, I
VP.
think 4 is the biggest we have. This
Got
is the other 4 type. You know, he'll take up 4. Boop. Physics.
Battleship. Excellent.
Now,
Yeah.
I assume you're going to have to own all the deeds to those blocks that you build that on?
Yeah, so when you're building, you have to be able to own everything to build. So basically, I could build this right now, 1 and 1, but I can't build a 2 or a 3. Let's say I had D9, I could then build on that. I take the blue guys back and place that there. So that's part of the whole thing is you're going to be trying to buy cards, deeds, so you can kind of start controlling neighborhoods. So you can put your buildings out.
Got it. So the color pieces that are in our starter square are essentially just it means we hold the deed for that spot.
Correct. Now, later on, let's say I have this here. I have that too. I can take this and do that, and I build over my 1. And pretty much what it is you're allowed to build over one of your other buildings as long as it increases in size.
Does
Does that come back to your
And
square?
this comes back here.
Okay. We're going to ask the same question.
So the thing you got to remember is like this is a 4. I'm not going to be able to change that to this because they're both 4 squares. So you just have to kind of keep that in mind
Can you
when you're
change
trying to
your
do some
L
stuff.
shape to a straight?
Yeah.
You can change your L shape to a 4 because the L shape is a 3.
Okay. It's just about the number. It's not.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with shared geometry.
Correct. It's all about the number of squares it technically would take up to build.
If you were to do that, would it then leave like a marker on the board where that L was? So
Let me double check. 'Cause
Do you reserve your
switch
original spots?
this to this one, yeah, would G9 still be
Get a
there?
marker. Yeah.
Or could you build a one by one building there
Right.
in addition to your 4x1?
Yeah, it says it still remains yours even if the shape changes.
So essentially your stack of deeds just expands.
Well, your deeds always stay the same. You're not gaining a new slot.
Right.
All you're doing is you're putting like one of these back out. If for some reason how you build over changes the shape, then you would have to put one of these back out to represent. You got to make sure that when you do that you actually have enough of those blue ones to put back out.
Okay. And if you don't have a blue one, can you not buy a deed?
Correct. Yeah, if you don't have any blue left, you got to build a building first.
Okay.
So does everyone understand the 3 basic actions: taking money, building, and deed buying?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how you score at the end of the round, you score points. First thing we'll do is we'll count population, which are your tan buildings. We're going to add up the numbers of those tan buildings that you have out in play. That'll become your population, and we'll track it like over here. Like, okay, I had 10 people. If you have 10 people, that's basically that turn, you're going to get 10 victory points. Whoever has the most people is going to get it's going to go 4, 7, and then 10 during the 3 rounds. So the first round, whoever has the most people gets 4, then it goes 7, then it goes 10.
4 plus your population.
Yes. So you're always going to get your population. You're trying to get the bonus, to have the most people. Then you're going to score. You're going to get income from your coin buildings. So that's going to give you coin. It's just straight coin. It's not 5+ that time. You're just going to score that point, coin. The one thing to pay attention to, though, is sometimes you're also going to get victory points. So like, let's say I built this tribe building here. I'm going to get 3 VP at the end of the round.
Per round.
Per
Yeah.
round. As long as it's,
Mhm.
as long as there's nothing back in here filling this, you're going to get 3 VP. So that's another way to get some VPs, to get some coin buildings out into play. Then you're also then you would score your municipal buildings, these brown guys, and basically they'll tell you what they're going to kind of score. Like you hover over, it'll say you're going to get 1 VP per population it's adjacent to. Diagonal is not adjacent, just to keep that in mind. So that's to be or that guy, orthonical guy. So then you just want to pay attention to that when you're putting out your municipal buildings.
Which ones? The municipal are the brown ones.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep. Gray is coin, the tan is population, and then brown is the municipal buildings, which are kind of your special scoring buildings.
Real quick to collecting coin, your third option for your actions. I'm not clear on it. Says gain 5 coin plus coin equal to the value of your commercial buildings.
Yeah, so if I have this out in play, that's worth 2 coin. I get 7 coin when I take income during the take income phase.
The gray buildings give you coin, and that's what the number of coin is what you're adding to the 5.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Do
So
you have
your got it. So your base is 5, and then whatever buildings you have on top of that give you coin, you get those in addition.
Yes.
I think I did this. Let me see. First, we go clockwise. Trevor would technically be second. Okay, I did the math here a little bit wrong. Okay. Second. Dan is always 7. There we go. Because it's actually going to go me, Trevor, Dan, then John.
Oh, I didn't see the second gold coin for Trevor,
Yeah.
so I was just like, wait a minute.
Less
No,
money.
we'll be okay. I just looking over, I was like, hold on, it's gonna. Oh yeah, you convert over, take some of those guys. So yeah, basically this is 3 rounds. Pretty much, we'll end up filling pretty much the board with our
Mhm.
places we own. You might not place all your buildings. That's definitely most likely a guarantee. And then we score 3 rounds. The other big thing is, like I said, just pay attention to your brown buildings. You might not get them out early on because you're kind of waiting to see what gets there, but later on, you're definitely going to be playing those. And then, oh yeah, don't delete the coin because for some reason they did not make coin infinite. I don't know why.
Too much power.
So just put it in the bag when you spend it.
Yeah, I'll say, yeah, put it in the bag, or usually when I was playing, I throw it to the side and grab it back when I need it. Any questions?
When we build a building, do we have to pay anything, or we just drop it?
You just drop it.
Cool.
Pretty much, you're only using coin for the deeds.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think in person it would be easier to swap out buildings and markers.
Yes,
But
it is.
that'll do. Cool.
Ready to start it up?
Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 4. I'm going to get myself B7. Place that bad boy there. I hit the little slide card button. Drop him in. And then flip. And then it'll be Trevor's turn.
Okay.
Oh,
Be handy if these all lit up for each of these cards.
ah, yeah.
One. I'm gonna go with C1. No, that'll take all my money. C5 it is.
Well, it's gonna go for C5. So let's
Uh-oh.
see. Mm, E7.
Nope.
What's this called again? Rob?
Foundations of Rome. Here, I'm gonna take some income. You're up, Trevor.
Three for D1.
For income, you just took 5, right? Because you don't have any population yet.
Correct. Yeah, I had no coin buildings out, so I only took 5.
Coin buildings, not population buildings.
Yes. Yep, coin buildings.
Thank you. Yep.
Rob, can you give us copying power
Oh yeah.
so I can copy the coins instead of dragging them back and forth?
Yes. There you guys go.
They are stackable.
I take some income as well.
Taking income, John.
I took income, yep.
I'm gonna buy D9.
I'll take income.
Good call.
Nice. By A8.
You can rotate these, right?
Correct. Yes.
All right. Guess everyone needed their markers back.
Yeah.
Rob, does the round end when this pile disappears or once all of these cards are gone?
Once all the cards are gone, then everyone gets one final turn.
Oh.
And it's just the VP, right? Like you don't get points for like buildings being next to each other.
Only the brown municipal buildings might have that.
Okay, all right, good.
So
And-
placement of them is important to maximize their use.
Are there the pink row? That
Yeah.
doesn't exist,
The
right?
last row doesn't exist for us.
Alright.
We go out to I-9 here.
All right, that's what I thought.
Another row for more players, I assume.
Yes. So you can play up to 5. Oop.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good one for Trevor.
Just muted myself. I want to put down some population there. Hopefully score some
I'll
points
take
here at the end of the
info.
round.
You're up, Trevor.
Okay. Also want to try to maximize the next time I pull coin.
I'm going to take income.
it looks like I'm not going to have the max population. We got a couple people with 4 down already.
Yeah, maybe it's,
I would need a D4, I think.
Rob, I'm good.
Oh.
Actually, I think I'm going to be sneaky about it. I'm going to throw a small population down and then later throw a bigger one down. So they don't see that I'm trying to get more than 4.
You're up, Trevor.
So there's my 1. I just don't want them to expand. Although, if they both have 4, somebody's probably going to go for the extra.
Hmm. Oops.
Don't pick up my building.
I'm sorry.
You can always lock your buildings after you place them, so that way it's harder for them to get picked up.
Yeah. Rob, it's your turn, right?
Okay. Light 2. All good.
Hmm. I'm going to cash in for 7.
I think it's very easy to stack some of these coins.
Yes. That's why I kind of hover over mine to make, yep. I'm like, yep.
I don't think do they show if you have multiples?
Yeah, if
If
you
you
hover
never?
over.
All right. Because I definitely just discarded 4 additional coin. Anyway.
Yep.
Oh no.
No, like on purpose. Like I realized I had I looked at what I had and then I paid for something and that I moved a coin, but I still had a coin where I picked that one up from. So something is off here. Are we good to slide cards?
Oh, yep.
That's the last one.
Now, we keep going though until we actually clear.
Whose turn is it?
It's you.
Okay.
And no one has any single population out except for me. They have 4. I don't want Rob to take E8, but he can't afford it right now. I gotta be careful about that. Rob, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Okay.
Gonna take income. All good.
Take E8. Gotta block him.
I'll take I9.
Really, I want C1. It's not gonna do a whole lot for me. I think people may drop more population down. Yeah, we might have a tie depending on how quickly these cards go. If I take C1, that'll stop people from dropping at least a second single down. Let's see. Okay, so now if somebody buys that last spot, people won't have enough time to put down their second single. Although John can put a 2 down, I believe. Shoot.
Okay, so we each get a final turn before we do scoring for the round.
So that's my question: is you were the first player, so do I only get to go one more time?
No, you go, I go, Trevor goes, Dan goes, and we stop.
Right. So it won't. I'll get short a round this time through.
Yes.
So I really don't want him to put 2 population down. Otherwise, we're going to tie. Oh, he's going to do it. I knew it, you son of a bitch. Oh, Rob had one too?
Yep.
So I'm just gonna ask one more time. I get shorter. I get shorter
Yep.
turn this round.
Yeah.
It ends at Dan. It doesn't see it through the whole
No,
loop.
it doesn't go a final round. It just stops at Dan.
Rotate. Darn, I was trying to be sneaky and get that big population win. Nope, not happening.
All right.
Okay. So first up, we had a population. I think 3 of us have 6 at least.
Yeah.
I'm at 6. John's at 6. What is your population, Dan?
1.
Okay. Then Dan's gonna get 1. Rest of us will get 10 because
Oh,
we all it's a friendly ties,
Oh no!
so we all get the bonus.
Oh gosh.
Then we score. None of us have brown buildings out. Then we score first. We score get our coin. So, for example, I get 1 coin.
And it's just based on your buildings out,
Yeah.
not based on the 5.
Yep. So you'd get 2 coin. And then, for example, at least I see for John and I, we each get 2 more victory points because of our the commercial buildings. Let's see. I see Dan has 1 out too.
So I'll get 2 BP, right?
Yep.
Your commercial buildings.
And then
And
2,
I think you have
3 coin.
yes.
Yeah.
I can't tell actually from the angle. You get 3 coin, and then Trevor. I don't know if you get any VP.
No,
for
I just
your
had the
commercials.
small coin buildings, not the bigger ones.
Okay.
Which I guess those are giving you points. I didn't realize those give you points. Not bad.
First player marker goes to Trevor. Fill up the new slot. So now, like most likely, John, I would be the person that gets. I might be the one that loses.
It's fine. I'm not bitter about it.
You're not pulling a Kurt, so it's okay.
Bitter.
It really just depends when people buy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you're up first, Trevor.
I'm going to spend my 2 for C4.
I always kind of make fun of Kurt a little bit because he hates when he loses. Like he doesn't get all the same actions.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but unfortunately, it's how games are. Just some of them are kind of built that way.
Mm-hmm.
Pick up B8.
Oh, it's all moving so fast.
Shit, I can't take C2.
It's all moving so fast, and I only have 2 coin.
About to slow down.
So, yeah, that does. Slow things down. Yeah, I think I'm just relaxed. So nice. Oh, I have to drop in the bag when I have a giant pile right here.
I'm gonna spend 3, get H8. And back to Trevor.
I'm going to collect cash.
Who's playing a harpsichord?
That was me.
Ooh, Dan, nice.
Waiting for that B8.
Cool.
The 2x2 squares are hard to place.
Oh yeah, yes.
No.
I do not get what you've been buying, John.
Well,
Playing
no
defense.
no one says it's a plan.
I swear you're just blocking my real estate.
Oh, actually not. I only did that
You've
once.
done it 3 times, actually.
Oh, let me rephrase it. I've only done it intentionally once.
Nice.
That's good. That was just funny. I was like, what's he doing?
I can't remember the one time I did it intentionally, but it was. Oh, it was. Nope, can't remember which one it was.
No, that's fine. It's just funny. Because I'm like, what's his plan? He has it red over there.
Yeah, I'm not saying there's a plan.
Oh, there could be. There's definitely, you got 3 rounds, right? So it's like buying around the board is nothing wrong. Because it does give you options later.
Yeah.
Especially when you're replacing the municipal buildings, that can make a difference sometimes. I've seen that.
Dan, you're up.
I gotta start looking.
Oh man, what to do? What to
Maybe I'll go for B1. B4 would be good too. I was thinking of maybe going population and then the population multipliers.
nice. Let's take some cash.
D5 would be a good one to grab. I think I want to grab B1 right now, though. Or, I gotta get some cash first.
I'm going to get some cat income.
Yeah, same here. Shoot, Dan's probably gonna get that B1 though. No, C8.
C8.
I don't think anyone else would grab B1. John's upgrading. I think Dan wants that C7. It's going to be a little while before you can grab that.
For 3.
Rob might grab E1. G6 would be a good one for me. Rob, is it you or me?
You.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think snap to like the quarters.
Yeah.
I wish they did. In terms of removing buildings, existing buildings, and putting new buildings down, do you have to cover all the spaces of the old building?
No. You would
Okay.
basically
But you retain the spaces that you don't
you
cover.
retain
right?
the space. Your building just has to be bigger than the building you're replacing it with.
Great. Okay. That's just want to double check.
Nice.
It's tough to tell the colors apart when you're zoomed out.
Sorry, Dan, are you done?
Yep.
Sorry, I was distracted.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give up on D5. Go G6. Hopefully, I can pick up that F5 later and build a square.
Mhm. Hmm.
See,
Trevor, you're good, right?
yeah, I'm all set. I saw Rob was checking out my board. I think right now I have the highest population.
Sorry, John. I did not do that on purpose.
I'm going to use the multiplier to get more points too. Who bought the last one? Oh, that's
Dan.
nice.
Okay.
Again.
Oops. Are these end game points or round points?
You can score them per the round, yes.
Okay.
So
Meaning they're round
Yeah.
points. Not
Yes.
you're not only scoring them once.
Yeah, no, you can score multiple times. So Trevor, just so you know, you're only going to get, that's per population, so you're getting nothing right now out of that.
It has to connect to it,
They have to be, yeah, they can't be diagonal.
but they have to be next to. So all of the municipal
Oh.
buildings are
Whoa.
next
They
to.
score differently. Yeah, if you hover over,
Okay.
it tells you.
But it's based on adjacent buildings.
Yep.
Yeah, they just killed my strategy.
Oh.
Here. That seemed like such a
Adjacent
good
buildings
building.
only.
All right, fair enough. We'll just do that then.
All right. If Dan finishes round 3, I'm going to take the Kurt approach and say that's bullshit.
I didn't think he was going to take that one, John. I was like, oh, I figured I'm going to end
I
it.
thought you would end it too. It's all right. Couldn't catch up to Trevor. I couldn't catch up to Trevor on the population anyway.
Yeah, he's been moving.
Well, for the wrong reasons. I thought I could use that multiplier. I was like, ooh, 1 VP per population?
Like, this is like you're going to double it.
Nope.
So, I guess I'm still confused. The monument buildings, they only count for the buildings that they are touching.
Yep. So they have to be adjacent to them.
Gotcha. But if you have like 3 buildings next to each other and then you place a monument, then it counts for all 3.
Yeah, like for example, your purple right here is
Yeah.
nicely located to 2 populations of 6 total population right now. So
Okay.
based on what you place there, you can get some decent. This one's 4. This one's 8 population. Actually 12.
The
There's
2 and
one.
the 4 are not the same
It's-
color.
Yeah, it keeps throwing me.
It doesn't have to be your color. It's anyone's color.
What?
What?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's anyone's color because it's just per
Rob.
population. It doesn't say per your population.
That is
Start
awesome.
over. Someone flip the table.
Whoa.
It's a whole new game.
Interesting. Yeah, I definitely was not paying attention to the municipalities for
Pretty
having.
dope.
That's okay. It's the first game. You gotta get used to placing the stuff first.
Uh-huh.
That's why I thought, John, the way you were buying. I actually thought you were buying because of that.
No. But in hindsight, I see how that would have been useful because I had some like reds in the middle of nowhere. But I was like, oh well, like I might as well use a 1 fur on this because it's like who cares? But if I realized the municipalities work that way, then I bought really well. I just didn't implement any of it.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
You still have to place.
Rudos?
Dan.
Oh, I picked up cash.
Oh, you picked up cash. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, Trevor, what's your new population? Total?
12, 14.
14.
You have 14.
Yes.
Okay. So you jump up 14. What's yours, John?
11.
You're 11, and I am 8.
Can your population tracker could go down?
Yes. Did you take stuff off the board?
Got it.
And then Dan, what's your population now?
I got 10.
You're at 10?
Whoa.
Okay. So then so Trevor's gonna get an additional 7 points. So you're green. So you get you get total 21 there, Trevor.
Ooh. 10, 20.
John, you're getting 11 points. Yeah, I know mine's stuck on. Yeah. And then let's see, Dan, you're getting 10, so you can jump up 10. I get 8, so I jump up 20. Then nope, no brown buildings yet. And then everyone gets coin. And then you score any VP you have. Whoops.
What did I get 10 for? Just out of curiosity.
Your population.
Oh, got it.
And then let's see, John's getting
3.
3.
All right, we're doing okay. We'll see if Rob comes and steals it here in the end, or even John. John's closer.
26.
I jumped 3,
I gotta be careful here.
425.
Definitely want some population
Are
multipliers.
you getting any VP, Trevor?
No,
Any
not
coin
this round.
buildings?
You took it away from me.
I think John, Dan, I don't think you're getting anything from your coin buildings either.
Not anymore. Unfortunately.
And then Dan will be first player. And then this will be the last round.
Mm.
So I'm looking for C3, F5. There's C3. It's expensive. I didn't appreciate that, Dan.
Sorry, buddy.
Rob, I'm taking money or whatever it is. I'm collecting income.
So am I. You're up, Trevor.
Hmm. I will collect income as well.
It's a cool thing to do, but I'm not going to do it.
Whoa.
Which one's that per population? So that's worth 2 VP.
It's worth 6.
So that's 1 VP per population. So he's next to a 4 plus a 2 right now.
Oh, got it. Okay.
That's worth 6.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Dan's got some good spots. Another population VP there would be nice.
1 by A4. You're up, Trevor.
Mm-hmm. Not crazy with my options right now.
All right, Rob, that one's not on me.
I had to block him.
Well, I did take A4, which was pretty much hurting Trevor there.
Yeah, I would have traded those.
Yeah, but I was hoping to maybe he wouldn't take A1.
It's an unspoken pact.
Well, I was hoping he'd see something better. So I was like, okay. If I didn't take A4, it's kind of like, eh.
Oh, C3 came out? Ah, damn. I don't think I even got a chance at that one. No, they're going to catch up on me here. If you had a 2 and a 1 building, could you replace the 2 buildings with a 3 building?
Let me double check. I would say yes, but let me double check.
Okay.
Come on. Come on, rule book. You can only build over one building.
Okay.
Mm.
Let me see. Where's Gina? Yeah, buy G4 for 2.
Damn, that A5. Rob's gonna want that one. It'll be pricey for him. But he might get that.
Is it Trevor's turn? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
My bad. I'm gonna pay myself.
I just get a kick out of the music. Little sound effects.
Oh, it's fun. Oh, see, I have my sound effects turned off, so I haven't heard anything
Yeah,
like
same.
that.
I was like, what are you talking about? A harpsichord?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I only hear it on Trevor. I don't. It doesn't have it with anybody
Oh,
else.
that's weird.
Well, I copy and paste my coins.
I think that's what it is.
They're trying to alert you to cheating. That's what it is.
They want you to be like, this person's.
Someone is making beautiful music / cheating. Figure what I'm gonna do instead of making jokes. I8. That's what I'm gonna do. What are you doing? I don't need you in my hand. There's no hands in this game, you loon.
No.
Yep.
Ooh.
Nice.
Mhm. Three. Damn it. 6, 7, 8. I can't pay for it there. Hopefully no one picks that up. No.
I'm enjoying this game, but I do think that this is a challenging strategy game.
Well, it's so simple. I love that it's simple, but it's not really messing with you. Especially when you learn half the rules halfway through the game.
Well, like the mechanics are straightforward, which I appreciate, but yeah.
Well, that's why I like the game. The mechanics are super simple.
Yeah.
Dan, are you paying yourself?
Yeah. Bring? I assume is what it sounds like.
No, because you weren't copying stuff.
That's true.
Let's see, I'll buy
Right, now I can afford it. Sweet.
two. No, I know. I totally forgot about when I talked about the buildings. I think I kind of made the assumption like, oh yeah, it works for anything.
Well,
It's
you
for any building. So, and I had mentioned adjacency, but I didn't mention that you could score on anything, and that was kind of the issue.
you totally mentioned adjacency. So as soon as you said it, I was like, oh, maybe he did say something about that at the
I
beginning.
said adjacency, but I didn't explain how to score it well. One second. Though to be fair, it's like usually this is. Whoop, I flipped these.
Sorry, is it my turn or?
I
Yes.
think it's your turn.
Okay, cool.
Oh, the A6, B6 cards. There's no way that's going to the same person.
Dan, you're done. Rob, I'm going to pay myself.
Okay. We're gonna put you back.
Ooh, what? Nice.
Now I just thought of something. I did screw up another thing for coin people, and I don't. Be fair, I don't think it's a big strategy for coin, but at end game, instead of taking coin, you just turn your coin that you're supposed to get. You turn into victory points instead.
Oh.
Again, usually it's not going to be a humongous differential. Because in general, like we're doing, we're kind of racing population a little bit.
Whose turn is it?
I think it's mine.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I wasn't trying to rush you.
No,
Nice. Oh,
sad.
It's only 3 points if it's on an angle.
nice, Trevor.
Nice job. Hmm. Pick up a B6. So, oh, don't go into my hand. There it is.
Oh, did you go, John?
I did.
Nice.
Oh, I remember put your guy back there, Trevor.
Oh yeah.
I still think you got it. 1, yeah, 6, 8, 12.
Hmm.
Looking at it from above, the board looks pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing really looks too great. Guess I'll do the coin left in your hand. Is that worth anything at the end?
Let me double check. I don't believe so.
Okay.
I'll check. Doo, doo, doo.
Trevor, you good?
Yes.
We're going to hit slide cards. Oh,
They don't have a tiebreaker, but coins don't score anything.
Okay.
Empty lots do that you guys still have out there. They're 1 point each. But usually means that they're giving you a little like, here's a token point because you didn't put something there. Nice.
Oh man.
Good one.
Yeah, that's a great one. Crap.
Yeah.
2 VP per coin. Nice. Dang.
well,
What's that MVP per coin?
what's that?
That building you just placed robbed.
So that
Two
one
VP
is
per
2
coin.
VP per coin. So like around that, there's 4 VP. Sorry, 4 coin around that
Oh,
building.
because those are coin.
4
Gotcha.
8.
So you get 8 VP for that.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Nice. That's a good one.
Gotta squeeze out what I can. I don't have much.
That's not bad though. That's 5 points.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, more to 8 plus 6, so 14. It's 7.
Why?
Oh no, sorry. I was looking at a purple over there. I missed out the adjacencies.
Oh, okay. I'll take 7 for it.
I know. I was excited for it. I was like, oh no, hold on.
No, it's
I was like, I saw Dan's lot sitting in your way. I was like, oh, Dan was blocking you.
Dan, did you just go?
Yeah, I think might squeeze out a few points for beside buildings here if people have enough time to build them. I mean, buying up these will end the game. Might not be a bad strategy. God. All right.
Oof, nice.
Wow, you own that whole corner of the city.
Yeah, nice.
Must be Gabby.
Here, I'll take income. 1 coin. Useless.
Mhm.
Yeah, when I first saw this, John, I wasn't so sure about the game. And then I read it, and then I finally played a game with Kurt, and I was like, okay, this game isn't. Because at first I thought maybe it's too simple,
Mhm.
but it really isn't. I mean, I think you could teach someone kind of new to gaming. Maybe this is their second or third game,
Yeah,
because some of the concepts are really basic. You do one of those 3 things, and that's it. But like you said, there is a lot more strategy to it as you start playing.
Sorry, Trevor, did
Yeah.
you go already?
Nope. I'm gonna take
Oh.
C9. Looking to wrap this up.
He doesn't want people placing more buildings.
Sorry.
Ooh. I do like that the municipal buildings build off of other players' buildings.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was just trying to build off of my own lots, so I didn't really try to expand out.
I mean, in general, you're going to try to build your lots first, right? Because you usually get a better bang for your buck.
Oh yeah. Yes, buying this card was the wrong idea because I can't finish the game. I should have just kept throwing out these little guys. I would have got 1 VP here, 1 VP there.
You hear, John? I'll make sure this time Dan doesn't end it.
thank you.
Take F9.
Well, I was worried he would, and then I saw there were 2 cards left, and I looked around the table and saw that Trevor was the only one who had money to buy anything other than me this round.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, thank God. I was like, oh,
So I'm not gonna buy anything.
it'll at least get back to me or Rob.
I thought about taking out a loan just so I could buy.
Yeah, I would have sold it to you. I would have given you that loan for VP.
Wow.
So I don't know if it would have worked.
It's not great.
Yeah.
Not great for me.
The return on that is not.
My strategy of buying that last card didn't help me much. Actually, it didn't help me at all. I should have let someone else buy those. It's neat. You actually fill up the city.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Trevor, you're good.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm finished. Dan, coming in strong with the municipality buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan. Y'all got me beat on population, so gotta get something.
Someone's got to run the city.
That's it.
Still hate John's 1 VP per population down here.
That's it, right? That's the end. Rob
Yep,
just went.
that's it.
Oof.
This should be fun to score.
Wow.
Oh, I should have swapped out. Nah, not really.
Okay,
yeah, I
so
should have
first,
swapped that out. Damn it. I played poorly the last round.
we count up population.
Which doesn't include any municipality bonuses, correct?
Yep, just your base pop. I'm up to 18 now.
18.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, I got 12, 16, 18.
Oh, because the big guy at top. I'm at 18.
Where are you at, Trevor?
18.
Ooh, damn it. I was hoping you were down one. What are you at, Dan?
11.
So the three of us get 28 because it's friendly. 53.
What do I get?
Then you get 11.
Woo.
You should be ahead of me, John.
Hold on. You were at 25?
Yep.
Just struggling to do the math all of a sudden.
Then we do the municipal buildings. So
For which, just to entirely municipal buildings?
yeah. So each person's brown buildings. So like for example, we'll start with Trevor's.
Do you round down things?
I believe double checking.
It strikes me as a game that would round up, given
Yeah,
that
round up.
given that the population bonus is
Yeah.
shared.
9.
Nope, yeah, round up.
John's going to get me at least.
So like for example, I'll get 14. We'll do Dan's last since he has the most complicated. Let's see. That one's gonna be worth 6. Um, 10.
Oh, son of a bitch, Trevor.
John, you just have the 1 for 16?
I just have one for 16.
Nice.
Awesome, though.
2 ahead, man.
Have you
You
tried
got
to do
coin
yours yet,
coming.
Dan?
Yeah, I believe I'm at 26.
Woo!
Yep, that's 6 there.
It's 6 here. 1, 2, 3,
Oh, yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7 here. This is another 6.
Well,
This is 4, and this is 3.
yep. Cool. And you got this guy down here?
Yep.
Okay.
So you're at 50?
Yes,
Wow.
sir.
That's a nice chunk of change.
Then we do our coin buildings. So your coin turns into VP.
Your coin turns into... Oh,
Because you're going
Easy
to
to
collect
count.
the coin.
got it. But the coin you have left doesn't count for anything.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
So I think you're getting 6 VP there, John.
Yeah.
I believe.
and it's not 5 plus, it's just however many coin buildings you have, right?
It's
correct.
it's what your coin's giving you. So yeah, you're
Yeah,
only
just
getting
one.
1 point there.
That's
And
what,
Trevor's getting 1. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, John. Just jumped a little bit ahead.
Nice, good game.
Oof. Wow. I do like that one. But
Yeah, that's fun.
I guess here's what I meant earlier. It's like the mechanics are fairly straightforward, but it is a game where, like, I feel like people who don't play board games could play it and understand it, but it would not be enjoyable for them to play against someone who has played for a long time. Like the strategy of it would make it such that, like, if you're playing with a group of, like, if you're playing with a group that you played with before, like, you could keep the scores, like, within a reasonable spread. But, there's so much strategy in, like, placing pieces, and it could get so deep that I could see it being, like, it being challenging for someone to start playing, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I could teach my mom how to play this and then school her pretty bad.
Right. Yeah. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's
way of saying it.
I mean, that's the. I mean, I get that that's the case with, like, many games, but this one, I feel like
sadly,
the breadth of strategy.
the problem
increases that.
is most gateways that can actually happen pretty easy.
Yeah.
I mean, because, like, I've played Splendor, and I've played, because I remember teaching a couple new people, and I played Splendor, and I played Century Spice Road one night with them, and, like, I ended up, like, literally, like, putting a hand behind my back and still kind of running away.
Oh yeah.
Because they just couldn't, because it's mechanics, like, the basic choices are easy, but like you said, the strategy behind it.
Yeah.
So when you're a gamer and you're already playing with someone, it's like you kind of have to kind of take a step back.
Yeah.
Well,
It's usually how I do. When I started with my sisters when they first started gaming, I didn't, I might have won the game, but I didn't try to destroy them. Like, I'm gonna go full gun on them.
Yeah.
Because you're right. Because you could just beat someone up because you're like, it's worth paying this much coin to go out a little further and buy this.
Right.
Or, like, I usually try not to go any further than 4 most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that is the fun part, right? It's like risking the, like, okay, well, there's a $6 card out there that I really want, but, like, will someone, once it drops to 4, is Rob going to buy it before I have the chance to, get it?
Does anyone else have something to gain by?
Yeah. Is Dan going to end the round right before it comes to me? So,
and the answer to that question is yes.
66% of the time.
Now,
Yes.
It works every time.
In 2-player, it's definitely a lot easier to see what your other guy's doing.
Yeah.
In this 4-player, it was a lot harder for me to keep track of 3 people.
Agreed.
So I pretty much almost just stopped, and I was just like, okay, I just concentrate on what I should buy, and then it made it a little bit easier because at first I was trying to figure out, I was like, oh my god, it's gonna hurt my head.
Yeah.
Because there's just so many combinations.
There are. I lost track of the population at the end, and I almost gave up on it.
I will say,
which I'm glad I didn't, because
I gave up on it.
Yeah.
I feel that you definitely have to pay attention to population to a certain extent, because I feel like so far playing this, I think this is the 3rd time I've played, I feel like you have to play population to stay in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, it seems like you have to keep that at least a major chunk of it, and then the rest of the buildings you're kind of filling in really any of the gaps.
Yes.
Although I think
the bonuses are so huge for population. What was it? 10 for
the last
highest
round
for the one round, and then it was 28 for the last round, right?
No.
It was you get your population score as victory points, plus you got a 10-point bonus this round.
Oh,
so yeah, it turned to 28 points for us.
It turned an 18 into a 28.
Yeah, so that's how we got like 17 points away from you based off of that, Dan.
Right.
So it's tough. The idea is that's the only thing I've noticed in the system.
Yeah.
I think that he wants you to put out population buildings, and the other stuff is kind of like little side stuff.
And 3 rounds isn't long enough. It's the right amount, but if it was any longer, it would give you a little more of a chance to use the municipalities like more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like more like I mean, because Dan used them a lot and got a lot of points from it, but like it wasn't.
I skewed
You can't-
population.
you
so
can't, like,
win
yeah.
that.
You can't like strategize that from round 2 in a 3-round game.
Yeah.
But if there were like 4 or 5 rounds, then by round 2 you could start to figure out where you could start to have a better sense of some of that stuff. But
But
yeah, I think the population.
But then I think he's just like the game's just going on too long.
Agreed. No, I think 3 rounds is right.
Yeah.
I think because I think the brown buildings are supposed to be extras. Like the idea is you start filling in some gaps near the end, hopefully to kind of maybe take that little bit of a few extra points to win,
Yeah.
type of thing. Because I think their assumption is a lot of us are competing for population, so we're all pretty close.
Yeah.
So I can see also where blocking can be somewhat powerful.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, hopefully I'll get again, on the day we get to play physically again, hopefully I'll have it by then.
That day can't come soon enough.
Yeah.
I'll have to
I
post
know.
you guys in my new house.
I know, that'll be awesome.
I apologize in advance for how long it will take you to get there, especially you, Rob, and you, Trevor.
Rob's got a
So,
4-hour drive.
So, yeah. You might want to stop halfway through, get a hotel for the night.
Yeah,
Long haul.
where is it actually?
I'll send you the link.
Well-
It's out in Pine Bush, so it's a good. I map quested actually from both of your houses. It's like 50. It's just over 50 minutes from your house, Rob.
Ooh,
Unfortunately,
Let me
and I think it's 40 from your house, Trevor.
put it this way. Dan and I aren't carpooling anymore.
oh, that I was gonna say
Nah.
you won't be able to. Oh, that stinks though. But you got a
Yeah.
house, Brady.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to stay closer to the Newburgh area because we like the town of Newburgh, but we put an offer in on a house. I think I told you guys this. Put an offer in on a house in Marlborough and didn't get it. Put one in on the town of Newburgh, another house, and didn't get it. I was like, well, I guess we'll start looking a little bit further out.
You win some and you lose some.
Yeah,
You lose out on carpooling with me, but you win because now you have a house.
yeah,
This is true. This is true.
exactly.
I wanted to bring up the population scoring. There's an advanced population scoring, which is just an alternative way to do it. And so the person with the highest population gets their population plus the bonus. The next person gets the last person's population score. So if I had 10, I would get in the first round 4 extra points. So I'd have 14 victory points in the beginning. And then say if John had 9 population, he would get 10 points. If Rob had 5, then he would get 9 points. And if Dan wasn't collecting any population, he'd get 5 because that's
You
what
can still
Rob
get
had.
5.
So it's an interesting way to
Oh.
kind of stagger behind. So you might
It
not
keeps
get
it
the
closer.
bonus, but you'll still get a good chunk if you're the next
Okay.
person up.
Well, that's interesting.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
and in a situation where you have 3 people who are diving into the population, like, you know what I mean? Like in our play just now, right? Then all 3 of us would still have the scores that we have, but Dan would have been like 15 points closer to us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So that's an
The-
alternate scoring
Yeah.
method, you said?
an optional rule he built in.
And
That's
I,
interesting.
I like it because it
Oh, I
opens
see.
up
Yep.
the possibilities for people to play around with other buildings.
And then
Yeah.
there's also on this board.
Because how many bonus points were awarded total because of population? It's 4, 7, 10,
Yep,
21.
4, 7,
Yeah.
10.
21. So got it.
And then there's also, they're going to come out soon. Well, there's monuments already here in the prototype form. There's monuments we can play with. They're also coming up with, everyone starts with a player power.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that's interesting.
So there's more variance to the game. Like we played the base model pretty much.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool.
Oh, monument's cool. So it's like different pieces. I see, and the monuments are inside here.
Yeah.
Colosseum.
Oh,
Holy
anyone can
crap.
have them. That's pretty cool.
So yeah, you'd match them up with your card, I guess.
Yeah. Not sure how they exactly work yet, but I think you pull out like 4 of them, and then we can try to build towards them.
Well, there's just that's just 7 VP.
Just playing in top-down mode, I didn't even realize these buildings all had such dimensionality to them. They're cool.
You were playing in top-down mode?
I was, yeah.
Ooh, they do have requirements that are pretty tricky.
Ooh, the Pantheon. If you have 0 lot markers on the board, you get 3 VP for every. Is that every monument?
Oh, if you have
Not
0
What's that?
left at the end,
Building.
or at the end of the round.
That is the image for municipal building.
Oh, from
Yeah.
municipal buildings. Whoa.
Yeah, so they definitely, they're trying to give you some kind
Whoa.
of different variations on stuff.
That's
so
kind of cool.
Hmm.
Like the harbor.
Yeah. Plastic
Yeah,
pieces
it's a
are
new one.
pretty cool.
like I said, the sculpts look pretty good. Like this is their prototypes of their 3D renderings, but I've seen some of the pictures of the actual sculpts. They look pretty nice.
They look good. I just put. What's the game we've been playing the last couple weeks? What did we play last week?
It's a Wonderful World.
It's a Wonderful World. I just put that on my Christmas list.
Oh, nice. That game, I really enjoy that game. The more I play
Yeah.
it, I have the like what they call the Heritage Edition. It has all these like a campaign mode to play.
Ooh, interesting.
I just haven't pulled it out because it's like I feel like I want to play like when we're like, either we do it and we just like, there's like 6 different packs to open up as you play.
Yeah.
And it just adds a couple variables to the game. So I thought that'd be pretty entertaining one time.
Yeah, this was a good one. I like this one.
Tower of Wonders. It's got a dragon on it.
It's got what?
It's got a dragon on it.
Oh my God. Did they literally do a Game of Thrones thing?
Is that what the Tower of Wonders is?
That's my honest guess because I'm like,
It's funny.
That's the card. What's the search function?
Right click.
Tower of Wonders.
Uh-oh. Dan just got booted.
Uh-oh. You have to own a
Okay.
size 3+ building.